second year of the awards itself. It's done by BAI Infosys, which is listed on the stock exchange in New York, on NASDAQ, and it's renowned. There were in fact 3,000 delegates that are attending the conference in Washington. For the specific one, 130 banks entered, and they come from 30 countries all over the world. So, and I think, as proud as I am of the fact that FNB won it, I actually think this is really cool for South Africa, and I think it's really good for Africa as well. You know, a number of years ago, as a management team, we sat together and we said, now, what is our strategy going to be? We came up with a strategy which, if I have to be frank about it, is probably a little bit commoditized. It's fine and good, but it's very conventional, very commoditized. What can we do that's going to be different? And then we came up with this thing called innovation, which plays a little bit to our culture, which we call an owner-manager culture.
Right.
We're not a hierarchical business, we're not an autocratic business. What we've done is we've taken FNB and we've cut it down into as many pieces as we could that could be little businesses on their own. And the people who run those businesses all have the title of CEO. We are tight on them in certain things. We're tight on governance and we're tight on strategy. So people can't go and do things that don't comply with the governance framework, and they can't do something out of strategy. But they are very autonomous when it comes to operational activities. So we don't have day-to-day reports and who comes into the office when and what your clothing policy is, etc. You know, so people are empowered. So we had that culture of empowerment, and then we said, now let's add innovation on top of it. And then we did something which in retrospect has worked really well for us. We awarded a prize of R1 million, which any employee in FNB can win, provided they come up with a great idea and they implement it. I learned early on a big secret, which is that success in life comes when you surround yourself with people who are better than you. That's a secret, regardless if you're a leader of a country or a soccer team, just get people that are better than you. If you don't do that, if you somehow have confidence issues and you appoint weaker people, they're going to do the same, appoint weaker people and so on. So my style is trying to assemble around myself a team of people that are better than me, together with them decide on broad direction and strategy, and then empower them. You know, don't be a micromanager, because they don't want micromanagement. Hold them accountable for results by all means, but don't micromanage. As a general working environment, you want people who work hard, have fun while working, feel that they're part of a team, feel that they can actually come up with new ideas and create things. And if you can create that type of environment, you can attract the best people. What we've achieved here in FNB with this Innovation Award is something that can easily be replicated in other businesses, not just banks. And it can be replicated in government, for example. I firmly believe that innovation is a thing that can set individuals apart from each other, companies and businesses apart from each other, and even countries, even sporting teams, you know, depending on whether they really believe that innovation is something that can help them solve their problems.